Could royalty have hidden a link to one of history's darkest figures? Meghan Markle, a modern-day duchess, connected to H. Holmes, America's first serial killer, who some believe was Jack the Ripper. H. Holmes, born in Herman Webster Mudgett in 1861, is often called America's first serial killer, but he built his infamous murder castle in Chicago, complete with trapdoors, hidden passageways, and soundproof rooms, where many victims met their grisly end. During the 1893 World Fair, Holmes was eventually captured, tried, and executed in 1896, but even today, the true extent of his crimes is debated. Meanwhile, across the ocean in London in the late 1880s were haunted by a very different shadow, Jack the Ripper. Between 1888 and 1891, 5 women were brutally murdered in Whitechapel. The killings shocked Victorian England, and despite countless suspects and theories, Jack the Ripper's identity has never been definitively proven. Some theorists began connecting the dots between the timeline of Holmes' travels and the Ripper murders, suggesting that perhaps H. Holmes himself could have been the Ripper. So where does Meghan Markle come into all of this? The theory goes like this. Meghan Markle is allegedly a descendant of H. Holmes. Some genealogical enthusiasts have claimed that they are a distant family, ties connecting their bloodline to the killer himself. Of course, these claims are largely speculative, but conspiracy theorists love to imagine their bloodline connection to add fuel to the fire. Meghan has often been portrayed in the media as an outsider within the royal family, sparking theories that her so-called outsider energy has a much deeper, more sinister roots. To believers, this is not a coincidence. It is history repeating itself. Conspiracy theorists argue that if Holmes was indeed Jack the Ripper and Meghan Markle is somehow connected to his bloodline, then history has a strange way of weaving itself into the present. Is it simply a coincidence, or is it another example of how powerful families and historic bloodlines continue to shape our world in mysterious ways, sometimes disturbing ways? For some, it's just an odd footnote in history. For others, it's evidence of something much bigger, stranger, and darker at play. Whether you believe this connection is real or just another rabbit hole, it certainly makes you wonder about the stories we inherit and the shadows that linger in history. Thank you for joining me on this dive into mystery, murder, and royalty. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it. It really helps support our channel and keeps these stories coming. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe.